Hi everyone, and hello to all the pageant fans all over the world and the universe rather, and to my new subscribers and returning viewers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I start with today's episode, allow me to greet my subscriber from Cebu. His name is Jean Vaughn. He sent me a message via Facebook Messenger, and unfortunately he was diagnosed kidney failure and he needs some assistance. Now I'll be posting his bank account here. So if you guys can actually send some help, any amount will do para matulungan natin si Jean Vaughn na na-diagnose ng kidney failure. And if you're watching this episode right now and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Help me to grow this channel and to reach a milestone here in YouTube simply by clicking the subscribe button below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Before I start with today's Real Talk episode, allow me to share something about the newly crowned Miss Earth 2020. I am not really a fan of Miss Earth beauty pageant because I find their pageant slightly boring. So if you can actually notice, I never cover Miss Earth beauty pageant here in my channel. But what I really appreciate about Miss Earth beauty pageant is their reputable causes, and by simply leaving their mission and vision, and that is to protect the Mother Earth. Now let's talk about the newly crowned Miss Earth 2020. Her name is Lindsay Coffey from the USA. And based on my own research, it is their very first time to win the Miss Earth crown. So congratulations to USA. I want to show you guys some photos of her. These are newly released photos. And I just want to tell you that I find her so beautiful. She looks very real with her photos. Plus her overall look, her beauty, body can actually fit for Miss Universe competition. So enough of Miss Earth beauty pageant, because this is the real deal that you guys are waiting for. For today's episode here in my channel, I decided to do a Real Talk episode about the Philippines and Thailand in Miss Universe beauty pageant. Although we don't have any idea yet because the Miss Universe organization has not, released any statement yet kung kailan mangyayari ang pageant or ang Miss Universe 2020. But according to Shamsi Subsub, the beauty pageant or the competition will take place by the second quarter of next year. So without further ado, let's start this Real Talk episode for the Philippines and for Thailand in Miss Universe 2020. So let's start this episode with the beauty category. I'll be sharing with you guys some curated or filtered photos of these queens right from their official Instagram account. Let's start with the Philippines. Right from the very start, I am very vocal. I am very honest that her beauty is really undeniable. The good thing about Miss Philippines is that she's really beautiful and charming at the same time. But I also want to be honest with you guys that there are some pictures or photos of her that is slightly not impressive, but it's no big deal after all because it's the way how she carried herself at the end of the day. Next is Miss Thailand. One thing that I noticed about Thailand is that she's not really consistent when it comes to beauty category. There are moments na nakikita ko sa kanya si Jonalyn Beray. And what I'm just trying to say is, in order for you to appreciate the beauty of Miss Thailand, kailangan fully glam up si Miss Thailand. If you will, if you will put, just a simple makeup sa kanya, somehow, it's not really impressive, and somehow it's about the projection or the aura, just like this photo of her. So you judge. So after the beauty category, next is the body physique category. Let's start with the Philippines. If it's not your first time to see me doing some Real Talk episode about Miss Philippines, you knew for a fact that I will still stick with the same statement based on my past review about Miss Philippines. What I'm just trying to say is that I am not really impressed with her body physique, because for me, she has less curves. And ito na yung parang observation ko ever since I'm doing a Real Talk episode for Miss Philippines, even back then when she competed in Miss Universe Philippines 2020. I have to say that her height can somehow be her downfall in the competition. But I'm not saying that, it's actually a prerequisite for you to be a winner of Miss Universe. We all know na hindi naman talaga batayan ng height. But then again, when it comes to this category, I just have to be honest based on my own observation. Now with Miss Thailand, I have to say that Thailand's representative has more curves than Miss Philippines. So in this category, I'll definitely go for Thailand. Next category is Pasarela. Let's watch this video. In this category, I have to choose Miss Philippines. I love how she swayed her hips. Her walk was not exaggerated, unlike Miss Thailand. As you can see in this video, she double heeled her walk. It's too bouncy for me, and she looks so stiff while walking this music competition. Next category is my favorite, overall styling. And I have to admit it, that Thailand has always been on point when it comes to overall styling. Whether it's casual wear of their representative, evening gown, or even national costume, because they always pay so much attention in every details. Next is Miss Philippines. I'm showing you guys some photos right now, and I have to say that this has been my issue ever since Miss Philippines won the title of Miss Universe Philippines 2020. The clothes that she wears sometimes are not fit to her. It's not impressive. I mean, nagkakaroon pa rin ako ng issue when it comes to, the heels na sinusuot niya na hindi ko masyadong type. So, I guess somehow they really have to pay attention when it comes to the styling of Miss Philippines, because sometimes simply mix and match lang ng outfit, hindi kasha. And the size plays, a very big deal for me, because as you can actually notice, Rabia's body type is not really that curvy or less curves, ang sabi ko nga. Siguro challenging magdamit if a representative is not that malaman, kumbaga. So, I think they have to focus more when it comes to dressing up Miss Philippines. So in this category, I'll definitely go for Thailand because of their consistency when it comes to overall styling. Like after the newly crowned Miss Thailand won the title, up until now, I haven't seen any, chaka outfit, or I have not seen any type of styling na hindi pasok sa panlasa ko. But then again, I am not being so mean to the stylist of Miss Philippines. I am not putting any pressure as well to the Miss Universe Philippines organization, but I guess this review can actually be an opportunity for the organization to pick a high-calibrated stylist. And for the final category, the Q&A, who will perform well during the closed-door interview? Is it the Philippines or Thailand? If you will ask me, guys, based on my own observation, I have to say that both of them can actually perform well during the closed-door interview, and I guarantee you that. But then again, what if these two countries will make it as part of the top 5 semi-finalists who will give a smooth answer during the top 5 Q&A? With Thailand, my only fear is that what if she will give a nonsense answer, like her performance during the Q&A or the top 3 question and answer portion in Miss Universe Thailand 2020. We knew for a fact that during the top 3 final question, her answer was really too far from the question. And I guess I have to say that Amanda is really good when it comes to opening statement, because nabigay na yung tema, nabigay na yung theme ng kung anong sasabihin nila. But if she will practice more, she knows how to deliver, so well. But the problem is yung mga impromptu questions na she's not really aware of, she's not really familiar, nahihirapan siyang ilusot yung sagot niya. Now, with the Philippines, it's not even a conversation that if Miss Philippines can make it to the top 5 semi-finalists, we knew for a fact that, the Philippines can actually give a very solid or sensible answer to a question. But there is a tendency that she might answer a question ng medyo mahaba hanggang sa mawala na yung thought or yung importance ng sagot niya because masyado nang mahaba yung sagot niya. But the last time that I watched her, she said in an interview that, she's really trying her very best to study more and how to practice, how she will answer a question. So in this category, it's really mahirap. But then again, siguro mas for me, mas aangat sa akin ang Philippines. Not because I'm from the Philippines, it's because I based it sa final question during their national competition. With the final question of Thailand, masyadong malayo yung sagot niya, what if it happened again in Miss Universe. With Miss Philippines, I've witnessed how she was able to, to make it. How she was able to give a sensible answer during the opening statement or question during Miss Universe Philippines, plus the question and answer or the final question. Talaga namang, she really gave justice to a question. However, my only concern, my only issue with Miss Philippines is super lengthy niya magpaliwanag. And then sometimes hindi maayos yung kanyang pagsasalita na parang dire-diretso, walang composure yung pagsasalita niya. Whenever she answers a question, it's not like, I'm seeing a beauty queen. Although it's really unfair to compare her with the past Miss Universe, like Catriona is really the best when it comes to, when it comes to Q&A, when it comes to public speaking. Siguro, that is something that we need to look forward kay Miss Philippines in this, upcoming months before the competition. We'll see by then. It's really too early to tell who will, who will be my top 5 or who's our early bets in this competition. But then again, we just have to watch out sa mga upcoming months na darating. And let's hope for the best na the pageant will still push through kahit na next year pa ito, especially that we are facing this global pandemic. So that'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. But before I end this episode, I just want to share something. I know for a fact that may mga viewers pa din na mag-comment na bakit hindi ko na lang supportan si Miss Philippines, bakit masyadong big deal sa akin yung height ni Miss Philippines, bakit masyadong big deal sa akin na less curves si Miss Philippines compared to Miss Thailand, and a lot more. First and foremost, if you guys are not open about, real talk episodes just like this, you are free to leave my channel and to stop watching the entire episode. And sa mga mag-comment that I'm bashing Miss Philippines, please do research muna what is bashing compared to doing a real talk episode, pageant like this. It's really hard to be in my situation because sometimes I'm thinking, what if I please na lang kaya other people? Siguro I will not get any form of bashing. And I just want to be honest with you guys, nagkaroon ako ng trauma sa mga mababasa ko because some of the viewers will not really attack your work or your craft. They will attack your personality, you as a person. They will attack your gender preference. They will attack your physical look. And I'm just so tired of it. But then again, I just want to say thank you po. Ulit ako. I just want to say thank you so much to my old subscribers and to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat. Always remember to stay kind because you can never go wrong with kindness. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart.